Heyo, this is Anya DecoToes. Welcome back. Oh my goodness, it's been a long time. And if this is your first time seeing my face, then welcome to the channel. We are going to be doing something totally different. If you don't know, normally I do a lot of unboxings. So actually I used to do a lot of that. Some art and some things showing you how I do stuff using my feet, as I was born without arms. But today we're going to be doing a little bit of a new experience, and I'm a little bit nervous about it. I'm very curious about it, and I just wanted to share with you guys what that's going to be like. I have watched a few videos about it, but the thing I'm talking about is floating, aka sensory deprivation, which, when you put it that way, sounds kind of scary, kind of very scary actually, but we are going to try it. So if you don't know, sensory deprivation is, how do I explain it? So there's this pod that has a lid closure. In that pod there's water, about 10 inches of water, with, I think it said 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt. Don't quote me on any of this. If you want more information, reliable information, I will have a link to the place that I'm going to down below, and they have lots of information on their website. But basically it deprives you of all your senses. So the water is body temperature, so you don't feel anything on your skin. You're floating on the water because it's got so much salt in there. The salt has additional benefits in itself. Also, your ears are plugged, so you can't hear anything, and it's dark in there if you choose to do so. So you also can't see anything. So you're literally deprived of senses, and you just lay there on the water. You float on it for an hour. That's what the appointment is for. Now, as far as some of the benefits, stress relief, a better sleep, blood pressure, pain. It talks a lot about chronic pain relief and stuff like that. So reasons why I decided to go is mostly pain. I have a lot of pain in my neck. I'm actually back in physical therapy for my neck. I was in a car accident. I was a passenger. That was about 3 years ago, and I did have 2 spine surgeries in my life, but the pain in my neck, it's really bad since the accident. So I am literally trying whatever I can to help with that. I was getting acupuncture for that as well, massage therapy, that kind of stuff. But I did want to try something different. The other thing is stress relief. I have a lot of stress in my life. Also, it says that it helps with creativity. And if you don't know, I paint, and I need all the creativity boosts that are out there within reasonable limits, of course. But I am just so curious about the whole experience, and I really want to see if that helps with anything. So if you are claustrophobic, you don't have to close the lid of the pod. You can also, I think you have the option of like turning on lights. I believe the lights have colors, and also you can play music in there. I'm planning on going all out, hardcore, pitch black, no sounds, no anything, and I hope that I will last in there for the whole hour. It's a little bit scary, because I just don't know what to expect, how I'm gonna feel and all of that. But the way I feel on a regular basis, I just feel like I want to be away from it all for a while. So I plan on locking myself up in there. I hope. Now, me not having arms, I did ask if they provide any assistance if it is needed. She did say that they don't provide assistance in the pod or in the room that you're in, because you are supposed to go in there fully undressed. Which I figured, because a lot of the pictures and videos that you see, people are wearing like swimsuits and stuff, but then you feel the swimsuit, you know, on your body, and that doesn't deprive you of the sensation of touch. So I do want to, you know, get the full or the most out of the experience. So I will not be filming the actual experience of me being in the pod. However, they did say that for that reason, because the person is fully undressed, they don't provide help with like getting in and out, which that's not what I need help with. What I was inquiring about is after you float in there, they have what they call oxygen bar, which they hook you up to oxygen, you know, with the little tubes going in your nose, like you would in a hospital when they give you oxygen. And they have like different scents, and they help with different things. So they do hook you up to that, which I'm very happy to hear that. Also, the thing is scary because in the room that you're in, there's a shower, and you take a shower after you float and all of that. My worry always is that I'm gonna get undressed and then I'm not gonna have a way to dress myself. And I will give you just a slight glimpse of what I use to get dressed. I've never shared that online, but I will today. I want to start doing more videos of this type, so you will see that. I'm going to show you the room, how the float or the pod looks, and then I will be back here after the whole experience, and I will tell you how it was and how it felt and what I think about it. So let's see what the place looks like and what the room looks like and all of that. I'll give you a little tour. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to do that. Alright, keep watching if you want to see sensory deprivation. Alright y'all, I'm in the float room. Let me show you around if you can even hear me with the water and all. So this is the pond. And we have a shower right there. This is the inside of the pod with the light in there, which you can turn off, but I think we'll keep it on. And a little bench with this that you can put under your head, towels, earplugs, and all of that. The thing you see behind me is just a light. It's not a window like I thought it was. Also, I was under the impression that they were going to have a shower chair in here. There is no shower chairs, so my shower is not going to be very thorough, if you may. Also, this is the hook that I use to get dressed. I don't know if it will stick in here. So the water is filtering, that's why the jets are going. So I don't even know if you can hear me or not. But I will end this here. I will get ready, get inside, and see you after. Alright, so my first float is over, and I'm going to tell you all about it right now. Please forgive my lighting. The sun is going down. It's 7 p.m. right now, so just bear with me here. So my float experience started off pretty stressful, actually. Like, really stressful. What happened was this. They tell you to take a shower before you get in. And first of all, as of right now, I don't know if you heard anything I was saying while I was in there, but basically, I thought that they would have a shower chair, which they didn't, and I will get back to you on that also. So I was a little bit stressed out because I'm like, how am I going to shower without sitting down? So then as I was trying to shower before getting into the float, I was trying to get the body wash out of the dispenser, and I pushed it, and the whole soap dispenser fell down on the ground. The top opened, and pretty much the entire body wash spilled out. So then I was trying to close it real quick. It wasn't working. I was also trying to put it back up there. It wasn't working. I've wasted the whole thing of body wash, which really stressed me out like a lot. So anyways, then I got into the float and I was like, oh boy, like how am I gonna like keep my balance here and not fall? And it kind of stressed me out. So I grabbed on with my foot onto the little metal thing that was holding the like the lid open, and I was able to lay down. First I laid down on the little blue foam that they give you that you can put under your head. So I did that. When I laid down, like my body just went up. It was the coolest feeling. But I felt a lot of tension and a lot of pain in my neck, which is where I always have pain. It feels a whole lot better now, just so you know, like a whole lot better. It's really hard to even describe this experience. So let me just try and do my best here. But I did not close the lid because I'm like, oh, maybe I might be a little too hot. And I know, like, when I take a bath and the water is really hot, it feels really good at first, but then I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna pass out here. So I thought maybe leave the lid open. So once I got in, like the front of my body that was not submerged in the water started to feel a little bit chilly, but it felt so good I didn't want to move. Then eventually I did move. I got up and I like sat on the edge of the float, but I was not, like, I was scared that once I put my foot up there I was gonna like tip over and fall, and so I abandoned that idea. I think next time, and yes, there will be a next time, 99% sure, I will try to lower it first, or maybe like get some kind of a rope or a belt type of a thing and loop it around the handle on the lid so that it's easier for me to reach it and pull it down. I don't know, but ideally I would like to have it closed for next time. Also, I did end up turning the light off, and I think there are lights in the room, and it's like the whole room as well as the float is like motion censored, because when I moved to like get up and try to close the lid, the light in the room went on. Also, a while after I laid in the float, the lights went off, so it was completely pitch dark in the room, which didn't bother me that the lid was open in that sense because it was dark anyways, but it would have been warmer if I kept the lid closed. So that's my tip for myself for next time. But also, I have to say that like my mind was racing. I had to work hard on relaxing my muscles. I tend to tense up all my muscles like without even knowing that I do it. So there was that. And Shrimp Shack, best fish sandwich in town. There's a lot of really cute like restaurants and places along this road that I'm on, which I've never been in this part of Charlotte before. So anyways, I'm very easily distracted, I'm sorry. My point being is that my mind kept racing, and I was like, wow, I am all over the place. All over the place. When you first walk in, they put you in a little room and play like a 7-minute video of like introduction explaining what you might experience, how to do everything and all of that. So in there it said that some people say that it felt like 5 minutes, and I have to say it literally felt like, if not 5 minutes, then maybe like 10 minutes, and I was in there for an hour. I did get in a little bit later, just a few minutes, just because I was trying to get the soap back up there and everything, so there was that. But I was in there for nearly an hour, and it felt like almost no time has passed. It's crazy. So although I don't think I fell asleep. I don't think I did. Some people do fall asleep in there. I did not, but I feel very like rested right now, I guess. Yeah, very rested, very like somebody hit a reset button on me. That's how I feel. So all to say is the float experience, highly recommended. Highly recommended. Oh, as far as the chair in the shower also, and this is of course me talking about the experience from a perspective of a person without arms. Before I got in and I asked the girl about it, she said that I can pull that wooden bench that was in the room in the shower and sit on that, which I actually did end up doing because I can't shower without sitting down. Like, it's impossible. So I did take that bench, but on my way out I was asking them about the memberships that they offer, because it's cheaper to do it that way. And she did say that she will contact the owners and ask if they can get a float. Not a float. What? She's gonna ask if they can get a shower chair. I told her that I need the shower chair if I'm going to be going in there every month. So hopefully they will get a shower chair and that will solve that issue. Also, just really quickly, the oxygen bar, loved it. I mean, you sit there, they put the oxygen tubes in your nose, and they had something vanilla flavor and then like orange and peppermint, or was it rosemary? I have no idea. Okay, point is that they had different like scents, and one was like for energy, one was relaxing. I kind of did them both. I did the first one once and then the second one 2 times. The oxygen bar, if you just go like a single time, or if you pay for a single time, not as opposed to the membership, you have to pay $10 for the oxygen bar plus like $89 for the float. When you actually buy the membership, then it's, I believe, $65 for one float once a month, and then the oxygen bar is complimentary. So I definitely want to keep going there. Like I said, my neck feels so much better right now, but I am definitely interested in the membership, at least going once a month and doing that. That hook that I used to dress myself, it's a suction hook, which, listen, I was gonna do a much better job explaining the whole thing when I was in there, but the jets were so loud in there that I still don't know if you could hear anything I was saying in there, and I didn't want to be like super loud and obnoxious and everybody to hear that I was talking to the camera over there. So for the suction hook to stick onto the wall, it needs to be very smooth. These tiles were not smooth, and the small ones were so tiny that it would have caught on the cracks and it wouldn't have stuck. But I did stick it to the outside of the pod itself. I used the hook just for the bottoms. I was able to get it on, and it's a little bit harder after you just shower and your body is like a little damp still. So there was that, but I managed. Okay, I got dressed, I showered, I enjoyed myself a lot in there. It was very relaxing. It was one of those just do something for yourself type of a thing, and I highly recommend it. I really do. I really do. And I will end this rambling here, but I hope I gave you enough information. If you have any questions, comment down below. And also, if you enjoyed this video, ooh, they're going fast. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe. And I will see you again soon. Alright, bye.